Hello, everybody. This is your main man, Keith, here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Thursday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 9 of our London Black Knights franchise, and we are in East Rutherford, New Jersey in this episode, battling off against the New York Jets. So, as you guys recall from the last episode, I haven't done a Black Knights episode in nearly 2 to 3 weeks. So, last episode, we beat the Jacksonville Jaguars on the road, as you guys recall, and we won big time, I'd have to say, which I will have the link to the video if you guys haven't checked that episode yet. But anyways, we'll be in MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey, hoping to go 8-0 on the regular season. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you at kickoff.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey.
So we're in East Rutherford, New Jersey, not far from New York City, home of one of the biggest shopping malls, the American Dream. They say they have a water park. I think it's something related to DreamWorks, but I've never been there, but it looks pretty nice from what I saw in pictures, so just keep that in mind.
Jameis Winston and the New York Jets taking on Cam Newton and the London Black Knights.
So last episode, Leonard Fournette, he had 10 carries, 154 yards, and 2 touchdowns against his former team, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and I think he won Offensive Player of the Week, if I'm not mistaken. So the New York Jets are ready to kick off. Golden Tate is ready to return to East Rutherford in a Black Knights uniform. Even though he played for the Giants, I still call it a return or homecoming because, I mean, both teams do share the same stadium, yes, but really, it's just a memory, walking down through memory lane, remembering all those times they spent in a different uniform. So Antonio Brown, he does get the first reception of the game for the Black Knights, 30-yard reception. And we are on a roll on this. So we're going to use a stick and nod pass play on first down and 10 from the 42 here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. So Cam Newton, he's going to throw this deep. He's going to pass it to Justin Jefferson, and he gets his first touchdown of the game. And it's now going to be 7-0 here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. All right, we get to see Jameis Winston stepping onto the field for the first time for the New York Jets. So Sam Darnold has left the team. He went off to the New England Patriots in this franchise. So Mike Davis only had 5 yards there on that run play. So this is going to be a 2nd and 5 now here for the New York Jets, as they're trying to move the chains, trying to get the first down. So they're just going to run the football with Davis, and he does not lose nor gain any yards on that run play whatsoever. But this will be a 3rd and 5 now here for the New York Jets. So if they do not get this first down, they will be forced to punt. And they don't, because Earl Thomas makes his first sack of the game, and they make the first defensive sack in this episode. So 4th and 12 now. Antonio Brown, he's ready to return the punt here for the London Black Knights. So the New York Jets, they punt it away. Antonio Brown, he does that fair catch whatsoever. And we are down at the 19-yard line. So we're just going to basically just use a run play with Frank Gore. He only spent 1 season with the Jets, and that was in, I think, 2020. He did spend with the Bills in 2019. So, and Gore runs it for only a yard on that play. So we're going to use the I-form run play. We're going to change it up. We're going to use Leonard Fournette on this drive. So basically, we're going to use the I-form. We're going to use the stretch alert X smoke on 2nd and 9. Now we hope to get more yards than we did on the last play. So Cam Newton, he hands the football off to Leonard Fournette, and he only gained about 1 yard there on that play. So this is now going to be a 3rd and 8 now for the London Black Knights. So we are going to have to think about throwing a deep pass if we want to get that first down. And Newton, he's back to pass. He's going to throw this to Rob Gronkowski. And he does juke and get that first down. And he does get stopped at the 44. So 3 for 3, 95 yards. So he's almost at 100. So that's pretty decent. And it's almost the end of the first quarter. And Newton, it looks like he's going to throw this football. He's going to pass it to Gronk. And he does get a first down. We'll see you guys in the second quarter. All right, now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 43. So Cam Newton, he's ready to throw this football. He's going to pass it to Rob Gronkowski, and he does get stopped at the 25. 5 for 5, 125 yards. You divide 125 over 5, it's 25 yards per pass. So, I mean, he's only had 1 touchdown in this game. So Rob Gronkowski just got his 15th reception of the season. So Newton, it looks like he's going to throw this to Gronk, and he gets it at the 11-yard line. 6 for 6, 139 yards. So if he gets this we're at the 11. So if he gets a touchdown on this, he'll have at least 150 yards, and he does. So Rob Gronkowski does get his first touchdown of the game, 5th receiving touchdown this season, and the Black Knights lead it over the Jets 14-0. All right, now this is going to be a 1st down and 10. So Jameis Winston, he's going to throw this football, and that's going to be incomplete. This is the first time, actually. I mean, he just ran the ball to Mike Davis just in the first quarter. So 2nd down and 10 now. So he's going to throw this, and that's going to be caught. But the receiver there that time did not gain or lose any yards on that reception. So anyways, 3rd down and 10 now. We only allowed 5 rushing yards in this game, and they actually get that first down. We should have intercepted there that time, but it's a 25-yard reception. The Jets do get a first down. All right, now this is going to be a 1st down and 10. So Jameis Winston, he's going to throw this football, and he actually gets sacked by Sheldon Rankins down at the 46. So Rankins does get his first sack of the game. 2nd and 22 anyway. He lost a lot of yards there, so that's a no-huddle call. And they're going to get stopped at the 41. So 3 for 4 for Winston and the Jets. So Jameis Winston, it looks like he's just going to run the football, and he actually does get that first down. So that's a 14-yard run by Jameis Winston, the former Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback. He got drafted 1st overall back in 2015. So, and the draft is tonight. So Jameis Winston, he's going to throw this football. That's going to be incomplete. So let me know what you guys think. Who will be that number 1 overall draft pick? I'm saying it will be Trevor Lawrence, but who knows? I mean, it could be Trevor Lawrence. So Jameis Winston, he does get sacked, and they take that timeout to think of their game plan. And we're going to blitz here on defense. And it's now 3rd and 16 from the 33. So they only need 16 yards to get that first down to count. So he actually throws it. He does not. They do not make a first down. So they have to take the long field goal. If they make it, they do get 3 points. If not, it will be London possession. So could they kick it from long range is the real question. I'm probably going to say they will not make it, and apparently they don't. So this means it will be London possession, and we get to use some Joe Flacco, ready to throw the football. And he's going to play for quarters 2 and 3, and I'm thinking we're going to put Andy Dalton in for quarter 4. So Joe Flacco, he's going to throw this deep. He's going to pass it to Antonio Brown. We're going to take that timeout. So there's only 1 second remaining on the clock. So, and this ends the first half. So there's only 1 second to go here in MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, also home of the New York Giants. So Joe Flacco, he's going to throw this to Antonio Brown. He catches it one-handed. We'll see you guys in the second half. All right, now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 37. So Jameis Winston, he's going to run the football, hand the football off to Mike Davis. And Mike Davis there lost 2 yards on that play. And this is only the third quarter, so our defense is dominated so far. They've done pretty well. I mean, they know how to take down sacks, and the Jets do get the first down. No defenders there trying to stop them, but we do stop them in time. And they have 58 total offensive yards, so just keep that in mind. So what I'm thinking here is that on 1st and 10, they're going to do a passing play, and he drops the ball. That's going to be incomplete. So this will be a 2nd down and 10. So what they're trying to do here is I'm thinking they're going to do a pass play, but he gets sacked by Jerry Hughes. So we have 4 sacks in this game, 3rd and 14 now. And the Jets have not done really all that good today offensively, and they haven't really scored much points. I mean, they're the one of few undefeated teams. I think the Saints are also undefeated on this franchise, are also winless in this franchise. I mean, we're still undefeated. I think we're the only undefeated team from what I know of. I haven't checked the records yet so far. So they throw the football. That's going to be incomplete. They're at the 19-yard line. 2nd down and 10 now for the New York Jets. So the Jets here, they're trying to throw the football, and they pass it to the receiver, and the Jets do in fact get a first touchdown of the game. And this will now be 21-7 here in East Rutherford. All right, now it is kickoff time here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Vincent Smith caught that touchdown reception, and Golden Tate actually is ready to return the kickoff for the London Black Knights, and he does get stopped though at the 26. So we're gonna run on this. We're gonna run the football on this play with Frank Gore. 1st down and 10, by the way. We're at the 26. So Flacco, he's gonna hand the football off to Frank Gore, and he uses that juke move, and he's gonna use another juke move, and he uses a triple juke move that time, and he does get that first down. 2 rushes, 30 yards there, and this will be a 1st down and 10. So basically, the Jets allowed 219 total offensive yards. So 1st and 10 from the 44. Joe Flacco, he's going to throw the football. He's going to pass it to Austin Bleakney, who you guys saw in the Cleveland episode make his debut. And Austin Bleakney gets a touchdown, and this will be his first touchdown of the game, 44 yards. And we'll see you guys when we're on defense. 4th touchdown from Bleakney on the season. We do have a minor injury on Frank Gore. He had a bruised shoulder, but he will return in this game for the London Black Knights. So they're going to run the football, and they get stopped at the 39. So 4 rushes and 8 yards so far for Mike Davis. So there's only 35 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. So basically what they're trying to do, they're trying to run the football, and the question is, do they get the first down? The answer is a yes. So they're at the 45, so there's only 7 seconds remaining in this game, in this quarter. So, and the quarter is over, so the London Black Knights are leading 29-7. And we had a 2-point conversion, and Frank Gore got it in for 2 points. So that's really, really good to see in this game. So this is going to be a 1st down and 10 from the 45. So Jameis Winston, he's going to get sacked there on that play by Ed Oliver. And Ed Oliver, he did get his 1st sack of the game, 5th sack of the season. And we have 5 sacks defensively in this game. But oddly enough, we haven't claimed a INT or fumble. But Jerry Hughes, he gets 2 sacks here. So this will be our 6th sack of the game for the Black Knights. So this defense knows how to do a quarterback sack. They know how to dominate, avoid them getting first downs. I mean, this Jets team isn't all that good this season. They haven't won a single game, but this will be a 4th and 23. I don't think they're going to convert. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no on 4th and 23. But he's going to throw it. It's going to be deflected, incomplete. So the London Black Knights do have possession of the football. So We're going to use the weak formation here. We're going to use the 94 will with Frank Gore. And Frank Gore is going to run the football. And he uses that juke move there. He does not lose nor gain any yards on that play. Okay, now this will be a 1st and 10 from the 13. A 2-minute warning just passed by. Andy Dalton, he's going to throw this to Austin Bleakney, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Black Knights. This will be Bleakney's 5th touchdown reception of the season, and it will be 36-7 here in East Rutherford. All right, now this is going to be a 1st and 10, so Jameis Winston, he's going to attempt to throw the football, but Leonard Floyd makes a sack there, and this will be a 2nd and 7 now here for the New York Jets. So there's only 1:25 remaining. Question is, could they score another touchdown? And Leonard Floyd gets a sack, and he loses more yards there. So we're going to blitz. So we meet them later this season on one of the last few weeks of the regular season before postseason. But then we'll be in London. So Jameis Winston, he throws the football. He was pressured there, but it went out of bounds. So they're going to blitz on 4th down and 16 now. And it looks like they're going to throw, and they don't actually complete the pass. So that he is 8 for 15, 105 yards, and 1 touchdown. So we're going to use the dagger pass play on 1st down and 10 featuring Andy Dalton. So Andy Dalton, he's ready to throw the football. He is going to pass this to Antonio Brown. He does get a 1st down. He has at least 100 yards passing in this, 100 yards receiving in this game. So this will be a 1st and 10 from the 15. Andy Dalton whatsoever. He's going to throw this to Bleakney, but it turns out it's going to be an incomplete pass. So I'm just going to do a simple simple stick nod vertical pass play, and then we'll easily get that touchdown, and then we'll easily take that W over the not so good New York Jets. So Andy Dalton, he's going to throw this to Austin Bleakney. Bleakney has 3 touchdowns in this game so far for him. He's on a roll today. And it will now be 43-7. 3rd receiving touchdown for him on the day. All right, now this will be a 1st and 10 from the 35. So it looks like he's going to throw this to Vincent Smith. And that's going to be a 1st down and 10. So this will be a 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. And the Jets are going to throw this football, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. So not for 17 for Jameis Winston today. He's only had 1 touchdown, so he really hasn't thrown an INT whatsoever. And this is now going to be 2nd and 10 from the 43. So what do? And it looks like Ed Oliver is going to sack him, and he gets his 2nd sack. We're going to take that timeout to think of our game plan. Hopefully this will be the last snap of the game, it looks like. So they're going to throw the football. It's going to be incomplete. So they're going to have to punt this away, and we're going to win this game 43-7 here in East Rutherford, not just outside of New York City. So Antonio Brown, he's ready to return this punt, and he does get stopped at the 16. Black Knights win their 8th game in a row, and the Jets do fall to 0-9 on the season. If they keep this performance up, they will be the first team in the NFL to be eliminated from playoff contention. So all I want to say is thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this content, and we'll see you at stats. All right, Cam Newton and Joe Flacco both have 158.3 pass ratings and 2 touchdowns. Jameis Winston only had 1. And Andy Dalton, 144.8 pass rating. That's not bad, but he did pretty good in this. He also had 2 touchdowns as well. But I'm going to say the winner of this quarterback for London would be the Black Knights. So let's take a look at receiving wise. So Antonio Brown, 4 receptions, 101 yards, and 1 touchdown on the day. Rob Gronkowski, 5 receptions, 78 yards, and 1 touchdown Austin Bleakney, he had 3 receptions, 72 yards, and 3 touchdowns, the Kent State University product. 1 reception and 42 yards. I think he scored the first touchdown of the game, if I'm not mistaken. Justin Jefferson. Vincent Smith, he only had 1 touchdown in this game. And let's take a look at defensively. Let's see how many sacks London has. So 2 for Ed Oliver, 2 for Jarrett Hughes, 2 for Sheldon Rankins. So that's 6. 7, including Leonard Floyd. 8 for Earl Thomas. So London's defense racked up a lot of sacks today. So that's really, really good. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next episode. Have a great Thursday, everyone.